Hi, I just wanted to record a short piece on how easy it is to use the Environmental Solutions International Operational and Environmental Management System to record your applications and also to manage your environmental management across your site and estate, maintaining compliance, identifying your CO2 and emissions, but also looking at your sequestration on site to give you the potential for a net emissions figure and also a net zero carbon offset program that we've been working on for the last 2 years. In simple terms, the system that we operate is Microsoft Office based, so it is an Excel spreadsheet that forms the workbook with a manual backing it up to give you a little bit more information and help and guidance on actually completing the various tasks within it. Of course, Environmental Solutions will be available to provide you with assistance on email and phone if you get stuck. But hopefully you'll find that the system and the way that we've designed it with the spreadsheet is pretty simple to use. It's fairly intuitive. So if we start off at the quick start pages, what I'd like to point out to start with is that what you will find with all of the spreadsheet itself is that it's split into green boxes that you can input. So you can put in scores for project completion 0 to 3, depending on how far along the project is, and long green boxes which allow you to put in notes or additional information. The grey boxes are all calculation results. So please don't put anything in those. We can always rectify it if you do, but it's better if you can avoid those. So let's just have a quick look at the Estate Manager's Launchpad. And what you'll see here immediately is that you get a graphic on there and a link click to take you to the key tasks that you need to do and to use within the spreadsheet itself. There is an element of setting it up initially. Setting up your staff register, putting in the names of your staff, in column B, vehicle training and some information about them, equipment training, spray certification, CPD and records can all be kept on here as well. And as you go through the spreadsheet, you will find that each of the elements that we provide, hopefully, will make your life an awful lot easier. Now, I've brought up there the pesticides applications, and again, you need to fill in the green boxes. So whichever herbicides you use, along with their product detail and map number, pack size, cost, and then the active ingredients. But we've tried to set it up in such a way that once you've put that information in once, it's populated throughout the spreadsheet for you. So you don't have to keep putting the same information in again. And the system itself for recording applications provides you with a host of additional information in the background. So if we go to the first herbicide, now I've put in there that we had an opening stock here of, on the 1st of June, of 100 litres. So it automatically then, using the grey box calculations, gives you a total stock value based on what's been used, and also a stock value, and that gets populated into the estate manager's dashboard. So you'll always have a ready reckoning of exactly what stock level you have at any one time of all of your pesticides, fertilizers, goes into fuels as well. And the application process, or at least the recording of it, is no different to the information that you have to record anyway. So you're going to put down where you're applying, the date, weather conditions. The staff roster that you've included allows you then to have a drop down. So whatever names you've entered into that list, you will have access to here. So you can then just identify who it is. There is a similar system for the vehicles that you're using. So you can identify the vehicle that you've used for the application and the number of hours that it's taken, which then we put in 5 there, as you see, just automatically calculates the hours. If we put in another application, we have 100 litres originally, we had 90 in stock, we've used 10. So if we use 15 doing something somewhere, automatically you will see that the calculation is there so that you know the application cost for that application for that 15 litres excluding man hours is 2,250, and it also calculates the active ingredients for you as well. So all of that becomes automatic. You don't have to do any more to that. The other key bit of help here is that once you've actually gone through this process from your estate manager's Launchpad, you go into your dashboard, and on your dashboard you'll see the key elements. So as you're populating it and putting in your water consumptions, fertilizer use, on this one we've put a record in for fertilizer into herbicides, so I'll have a look at that in a second. But you can see again it's fairly simple. Let's have a quick look at your herbicide, and you will see here that within your dashboard you will have current stock level immediately. So once you put in your application record, it will automatically deduct it. So it's whatever record's been put in will be incorporated within this. And you can see your total active ingredient and also your cost year to date. You can filter it within the tables for various dates or vehicles or staff. So there are a number of different ways that you can actually look and edit and decide how you want to bring that information together. Legal requirements. One of the key parts of the system that we have here, again, will work you through a process. It is relatively simple. It gives you help and guidance as you work through that process. If we look again at the estate manager's Launchpad, we can go into legal compliance, and the system once again walks you through. It will ask you about the various areas that will be applicable to any operation relating to golf, most operations that relate to leisure, and it provides you with additional helps and links to give you a little bit more information. But the system that we've set up, as well as the manual, also has an online help and guidance system, so that you're in a situation where you can actually access pollution prevention guidelines and other documents that are provided by the NGOs, regulators, so that you've got access to all of that information as well, and that comes as part of the package. And as you're going through the process, it will also allow you the opportunity to put in who the tasks have been delegated to, the review frequency you've decided are acceptable or are the legal requirement, and the dates information. You can just carry the process on. And this will take you through each part. So pollution and spill planning, it looks at fly tipping, has been a big problem for a lot of clubs recently. Contaminated land, packaging, reach. The fuel and storage elements actually have their own sections. So once you go into fueling and fuel storage and chemicals, chemical storage and oil storage, you will find that each one of those has its own set of requirements. But again, we're not cutting you adrift here. We're providing you with the specific information from the Environment Agency that will walk you through the process to make sure that you get it right. So what we've tried to do here is create something that allows you to walk through and work through a process on a sort of breadcrumb trail, if you like. It helps and guides you through the process. But there isn't a requirement for you to have to spend an awful lot of money on consultancy. We've tried to set it up and design it in such a way that it provides you with all of the information that you need. You can work through it in your own time. And to that extent, we've now got acceptance and discounts being discussed by insurance companies. We have had very positive conversations with the Environment Agency and a number of other organisations who like the look of that more formal environmental management system. So there are a number of benefits. But the key one for bigger members, for course managers, is that this provides you with a really simple way to make sure that you're remaining compliant, but also to record your application and to keep all of those stock records correct and in order, which is a legal requirement anyway. So hopefully you have found that interesting. If you'd like any more information about the Environmental Solutions operational and environmental management system, then please feel free to get in touch. If you like a demonstration on Zoom, very, very happy to do that for you as well. So thank you for taking the time, and I will speak to you soon.